We have discussed how important iron is for the function of red blood cells. So what happens to iron metabolism when you need to produce more red blood cells?
So let's just look at a situation where a person has lost blood. For example, they went to the transfusion center, donated a unit of blood. Within 24 hours after this happens, hepcidin levels in blood drop dramatically. This then results in increased iron absorption in the intestine. So the amount of iron that's gotten from the diet and delivered to blood increases. And the second thing that happens is that all the iron stores in the liver and in the spleen are mobilized as hepcidin levels drop. And these then enter the bloodstream and are delivered to the marrow to make more red blood cells. So one would naively expect that if you bleed, the levels of iron will automatically go down as the red blood cells as the red blood cell precursors utilize iron for erythropoiesis. This does not happen. And the reason that it does not happen is because hepcidin is suppressed by erythroferrone to release more iron just as it is being utilized. So the levels of iron never really drop, at least not during the first few days after a bleed or blood loss.
Iron metabolism needs to change profoundly after bleeding to allow for more iron to be available for red blood cell production.
Yes.
And iron becomes more available for red blood cell production through suppression of hepcidin.
Yes.
How does bone marrow ask for more iron? How does it ensure that hepcidin is going to be suppressed?
This happens, the effect of bone marrow on iron metabolism is exercised through secretion of a hormone by red blood cell precursors. So in response to bleeding, red blood cell precursors start multiplying. They're stimulated by erythropoietin. Erythropoietin is a hormone made in the kidney in response to low oxygen concentration in the kidney. And they release erythroferrone, which suppresses hepcidin. That then causes iron to be released from stores and iron absorption to be increased.
So the first thing that happens after a bleed is for kidneys to sense lesser oxygen availability and to produce erythropoietin, the first hormone. Erythropoietin then acts on the bone marrow to induce production of the second hormone, erythroferrone, which is then going to act on the liver to suppress hepcidin.
Yes.
So we have a concerted action of three organs: kidney, which senses oxygen, bone marrow, which produces erythroferrone, and liver, which suppresses hepcidin, all to ensure sufficient iron availability for new red blood cell synthesis.
So it's not only three organs, but also three hormones. Erythropoietin from the kidney, stimulating the production of erythroferrone in the marrow, and that acting on the liver to suppress the production of hepcidin.